Hi, good evening. Warm welcome and thank you for joining us for our first ever virtual open evening. I'm Vicky Chambers and I've been head of Mirfield College for the last 13 years and have seen our college and most importantly our students grow, thrive and flourish in this time. It is a pleasure to work alongside so many articulate, ambitious and hard-working students as well as talented and committed staff. I'm joined virtually in online chats this evening by all our core subject leaders who are eagerly waiting your questions to help you make informed choices about your post-16 provision. I'm also excited this evening to welcome Rob Fry, our current Deputy Head of College, and Catherine Hinchcliffe, our esteemed Senior Learning Mentor, who is careers advice and guidance trained and oversees our UCAS applications. Joining my presentation this evening is Isla Hodgson, who would like to talk to you a little bit about her transition to Mirfield College and her experiences here in Year 12 since she started in September. And finally, we've got Isabel Brickwood, who is currently studying English Language and Linguistics at the University of Huddersfield and has offered to come here this evening as a Mirfield College alumni representative to answer your questions and provide insight of her time here at Mirfield College. So, tonight is your opportunity to visit and fully research Mirfield College, to carefully explore our inspiring courses, our campus and facilities, and to take the opportunity to talk to student ambassadors and subject specialists about the courses they teach and are passionate about. Mirfield College is very different from main school experiences, with the mature, respectful relationships our students develop with staff, to the resources, the freedom, facilities and student experience our students experience in our college centre. We're proud to be distinctive from other post-16 providers. We are smaller, but we are perfectly formed. Our Year 12 and 13 cohort consists of up to 450 young adults, so we are large enough to offer an extensive range of courses and pathways of study, but small enough to personalise opportunities and gain towards so you can start to deepen your knowledge and understanding and expertise in subjects that will drive your future careers. We've got a broad spectrum of exciting linear A-levels examined at the end of 2 years, and we also have A-level equivalent BTEC and CTEC qualifications, which combine rigorous examinations and coursework together. Students can choose one pathway or the other, or importantly in Mirfield College, we allow students to select a mix and match combination of the two. So our students can choose a pathway that combines linear A-levels with level 3 BTEC or CTEC courses if they choose to do so. So for example, a student may choose to do a pure linear pathway. They may want to do A-level physics, maths and chemistry, for example, while another could select BTEC PE with A-level biology and A-level psychology, or another may choose double award BTEC fashion and textiles with A-level business. So students can really select courses that combine and we're very proud of our students' achievements and through rigorous teaching and learning that is specifically tailored for A-level study. Our focused learning environment inspires independent, resilient learners where students are challenged to achieve their best. Today, more than ever, the landscape of education has become one of incredible change, demand and pressure and challenge. Wherever students choose to study at post-16, the education transformations will not change. However, we are confident that through our extensive experience, subjects expertise, high expectations, relentless commitment and professionalism, we are able to support all of our students to meet and exceed their individual aims, goals and dreams. This summer, we welcomed our Year 13 graduates to celebrate some exceptional and well-deserved results. Our results showed that we significantly added value to our students so that they could reach their next steps. Students like Umar, who which includes access to a degree, and Lucy achieved A*A*A, who is now reading history at the University of Liverpool. It was exciting and heartwarming to see our students again and know that their hard work and diligence, commitment and resilience, even in times of adversity, meant that they could access their future choice. Historically, our students emerged successfully academically, but also as driven individuals who have learned how to be successful in life through resilience. Getting our students fully prepared for the next step is what we are about. Everything we offer is geared to developing our young people into Mirfield College graduates. Our coaching and personalised pastoral support ensures students become armed with a range of skills and experiences from vast opportunities made available to them here in order to secure their future goals. Students are driven, And while this is important to us that our students leave with academic qualifications that they are proud of, it is also important to ensure that our young adults leave fully prepared and marketable for their chosen university course, higher apprenticeship or chosen, so that they are excited and they are prepared and confident for what they have chosen to do in their next steps. Our broad spectrum of successful student destinations and careers demonstrates this commitment every year. Many of whom keep in touch and often return to inspire the next generation through career spotlights and college, with financial plans in place to ensure that we are able to continue to provide first-class facilities, consistently high-quality teaching from exciting specialist and A-level experienced teachers. Students coming from all over Kirklees and as far as Leeds to access our provision, our students are able to easily maintain old friendships while developing new bonds with individuals of similar mindsets and aspirations from a wider range of other schools. Our quality time and connections rather than being lost in a. We prepare and support our students for success in a range of bespoke ways, from wave-one high-quality teaching to targeted interventions, planned immersions, trips and practical opportunities to make learning come to life. Our students widely benefit from our future progression and life skill programmes, which include financial budgeting, CV writing, interview preparation and even cooking skills. These work together to complement the subject specialist guidance and customised support our students get to access their chosen future career pathway. As a smaller provider, we have been able to welcome our Year 12 and 13 students in September into college every day, rather than some of the online teaching provision that larger college providers have had to put in place. We already know this is having a positive impact on our students' well-being and overall academic progress, which is amazing. So please join them on the live chat so you can learn firsthand about their experiences here and how we recognise their maturity and need for independence and growth. A-levels are one of the most demanding challenges people undertake, and while we encourage our students to be independent and mature in their approach, from time to time students do require support. At Mirfield College, we have developed a range of strategies and resources to ensure students remain on track to reach their targets and future career paths. These range from one-to-one group supports from academic learning mentors, tutor-led performance management meetings, subject-targeted intervention opportunities, and bursary for those who are under more financial pressures, or even our wellbeing centre with a fully trained counsellor. Also, our Think Futures Careers Hub is central to many of our students' future success. Whether students have known that they want to go into medicine since they were 5 years old, or whether they just don't know what, where or why and where to look next. Inform and guide individuals to their journey. So please do visit our Career Specialist live chat this evening and ask all of your questions. They have been inundated with questions for guidance already. However, we are committed to replying to each of the inquiries this evening, so please do include an email address in the information request so they can be responded to at a later time if necessary. Our careers department are amazing and they've invested heavily in some specialist software called Unifrog, so that students can progressively build a profile that allows them to track and evidence their skills, expertise and experiences, as well as providing them assistance in matching suggested suitable university courses and higher apprenticeships, all of which are linked to national and local databases. Our unique future progression programme also ensures that each student receives personalised support and guidance in completing their next step application. And for most, this programme supports students with the UCAS applications. Statement and reference are essential to students. However, in response to a growing number of students considering higher apprenticeships, we've also developed programmes further to ensure we target sessions, we have events, trips and industry visitors to ensure students are prepared for the higher demands of these higher apprenticeships. We are committed to providing opportunities for students to shadow professionals, to experience career sectors and roles firsthand. And as such, as part of the programme of study with us, each student is required to complete 1 week in a high quality professional placement linked to a future career of their choice or subjects that they are currently studying. We have a broad range of local and national organisations that we work closely with so that all our students secure a purposeful placement. It is an amazing opportunity for students, which provides them with clear evidence for future applications to demonstrate where their passions and interests lie. Linked to this, we work closely with advisors to reflect on national data projections to ensure that we are directing our young people to be prepared for roles of the future, as well as considering curriculum and skills that we need to provide and embed in all our students so they can secure lifelong employability. So, how to apply? So most of our feeder schools are in the process of setting up a Get Into account and developing their individual profile, including their personal statement. Parents and carers, we would strongly recommend and encourage you to support this process and check applications carefully so that students are applying for the correct number of courses and at a suitable level and combination of study. Our minimum entry requirements are 5 grades 94, including English and Maths. However, some of our subjects do have specific entry requirements, so please do check carefully when you are applying. Our final application deadline is Friday the 12th of February, whereafter you'll be invited to attend a one-to-one course placement meeting, and depending on COVID restrictions, this could be virtual, it could be telephone based, or hopefully face-to-face. Conditional offers will then be made based on mock and predicted grades, and we will discuss with you your attitude to learning and your attendance too. Students who accept their place at Mirfield College will then attend transition activities in July before enrolling with us on GCSE results day in the summer. Mirfield College will provide you with exceptional opportunities and inspiring courses delivered by passionate subject specialists. Our college team are committed to guiding and developing the academic study and life skills that you need to confidently access your future career choice. So we look forward to receiving your application and welcoming you in September. So I'd like to welcome now Isla. She's one of our Year 12 students. She's just going to tell us a little bit about her experience here. Do you want to join us, Isla? So, excuse me. Isla's joined us and she's prepared a few questions that she'd like me to ask her so she can explain a little bit about her journey here with us. So Isla, what is it that you perhaps enjoy about your life at Mirfield College?
Well, obviously I enjoy like seeing my friends every day and the social aspect of it, but as well as having my friends there to have a laugh, we also use our non-contacts to help each other out with our work. And especially me, I do quite a lot of the same subjects as my friends, so we always like suggest things to each other which can like help enhance our work, which I find really useful. I like how it's completely separate to high school. Like we never ever interact with any of the like students from the MFG, which makes it like a completely new and different experience, and gives us that like independence which can help us grow into like young adults, which is really, really useful.
Fab. Okay. I think one of the things you talked to me a little bit about before was about the relationships you have with some of your teachers as well. That seems to have changed a little.
Yeah, I mean, we always got support in high school, but they're just more established and more like mature with college. Like the learning mentors are always there if you need a chat about anything, and I've got a controlled assessment for criminology in just like a couple of weeks, and they've put all their time and effort into helping us get the grades that we like deserve, and they've put on like after school sessions and meetings, so it just makes us feel more confident going into the exam, which is really helpful.
That's lovely to see that commitment from staff and from you. Well done, thank you. So why did you actually choose Mirfield College? What made you choose us as your post-16 provider?
Well, I always felt really comfortable at MFG, which I knew would be carried on throughout the college. I had good relationships with the staff there anyway, which I knew I'd get some of the staff, but also have new teachers as well, which is really nice. And I knew that I'd get like the support that I needed, especially with having smaller class sizes. Like there's only 8 people in our drama class and it's like a little family, so it's really helpful to get that support.
Wonderful, thank you. And you told me a little bit about your enrichment opportunities. Obviously we're in COVID times at the moment, but what kind of things have you been able to get involved in college life at the moment?
Well, I've recently joined the College Council, which is a council set up which helps like us contribute to like changes through in a few weeks we're having a Christmas jumper day, which helps raise money and raise awareness for the Save Our Children charity. There's also the College Food Bank, which both staff and students donate to. So that's really nice to show that we're all coming together as a community and helping people beyond Mirfield College as well as inside Mirfield College. I
think that's really important that we're a community as a college, but then we look at the outside of ourselves as well, which is really kind. Thank you. So tell me about the subjects that you've taken, Isla. Tell me what you've chosen to study. We've heard a little bit about theatre there, but what are your other subjects as well?
So I chose sociology, criminology and drama. I chose drama because it's always been my favourite subject. I've got a really big passion for it, and you need to have passion for the subjects that you take, or else it won't be as fun. But although a lot of the content we have kind of covered, a lot of it is new as well, so it's still keeping new information as well as like knowing old things. And with sociology and criminology, I've never done them before and was really interested in taking something that I've not really been a part of before, and it's really interesting to see like the different aspects of like the subjects, which is really nice.
I think one of the things that interests me about your course combinations, you've picked really different ones. You've got some controlled assessments in criminology, you've got some performance for drama, and then you've got some examinations in sociology that are pure as well. So picking the things that you love to do will make you more successful. If you're going to be doing lots and lots of it, that deep knowledge will come a lot easier to you when you love something. So really good choices. So what are you thinking you want to do in the future, Isla?
So I either want to be a drama teacher or a primary school teacher, and although I've only just been here a few months, I've already got a lot of support from the teachers about how I like access those courses at university. Like we had form tutor meetings just before we broke up for the half term, which was really helpful because it kind of like helped us understand what we want to do and help our form tutors tailor things to help us as well. So like the support is like great from like our form tutors.
Fab. So I think it was one of your performance management meetings that you had with your form tutor, and we use then that information to sort of we string that out to other people, so to our careers team and other. So I guess why would you really recommend to a year 11 student? Why would you recommend that they came and joined us in September?
You just get so much support and you meet new people as well as keeping a lot of your old friends. Like I've made loads of new friends whilst keeping a lot of my really close old friends. So like my circle's got bigger. I feel like I'm getting a lot more support and a lot like more attention, and the smaller class sizes make it a lot easier for me to kind of learn all the content quicker, and the non-contacts were always really useful for like help with like catching up with work and anything, keeping on top of assignments, and Absolutely. It is just a great environment, really like friendly and relaxed as well as being academic. And
I think some good study habits that we try really to drive with you right from the beginning of year 12, so that by the time you get to those examinations at the end of year 13, you're really prepared and ready for those. Super. Right, well, thank these are the questions, Dana. Thank you. So we've had some questions come in this evening just to sort of ask my team. So we've got Rob Fry, who's our Deputy Head of College, we've got Izzy Brickwood, who is one of our alumni students, and we've got Catherine Hinchcliffe, who is our Senior Learning Mentor, who looks after our UCAS applications for students. So I guess one of the things is, how do we look after our students? How do we make sure they're safe while they are here? We have lots of ways that we look after our students. One of the things we identify them is they don't have to wear a uniform, they have an identification badge, so they can identify themselves as a member of our community, similar to they would a member of staff as well. And we've obviously got safeguarding leads and people like that around college who can help, but predominantly as well we've got our wellbeing counsellor who's down in the wellbeing centre to support students if they do have specific needs or challenges throughout the time that they've been here as well. So I guess one of the questions that have come through as well is, do you have an online learning system for support and notifications? Mr. Fry, do you want to answer that one?
Yeah, so at the moment, obviously, we've had to adapt to the world we're living in at the moment, but it's been really useful to bring this online learning. So we base a lot of our online learning through Microsoft Teams, and a lot of ours, well, all of our students will get these logins as you enrol with us. So that allows you to then access work that's set by your teachers. You can hand in your work that way, but also for any reason you're off college, you can access our live lessons. So at the moment, it's really good to see that students are in lessons. Anyone that maybe is at home can access a live lesson. So you would link into that through video links. The teachers will be sharing their PowerPoint. You can listen to them live. You've got the chat function, but that's just during the actual lesson. Now, outside of lesson, you've got that option to speak to your teacher at any time. You've got private channels where you can message them. So the support can be 24/7 really. So we're really proud of our links that we've got there in terms of the
different teams within your year group and form groups as well, so they're really amazing. Thank you. So one of the questions that have come through is, do you have a cafe or dining area So we do have a refectory here. Izzy, do you want to take that one? Because you've enjoyed our refectory many a time with your friends.
Yeah, the refectory was the best place to go to socialise.
And you would like this
really.
question.
Yeah. They've also got a new menu as well, which is just amazing. Like, the food is so good. I feel like the refectory is so good for group work as well. Even though it is a social area, you can study in that area as well. So it is a nice, like, vibrant area.
So just building on that question a little bit, Izzy, when in your time here you do have non-contact, so we'd structure our day. We've got 5 periods in each day, and you might only have lessons for 3 of those, for example. How would you structure your day on a day-to-day basis?
I'd usually spend my time in the silent study or in the refectory area studying with friends, but I've found home learning as well, especially in times like these. I feel like home learning is a good option as well. And you know, you have got that email contact with teachers, so you can contact them whenever you like.
I think because when students are on site as well, they've got that contact, they can go and speak to people. We've also got a wonderful learning mentor team, so Catherine looks after our learning mentors up in college, and they're criteria or just some supporting organisations. There's always somebody around who can support our students to make sure that they can access their learning and support that they need. So thank you for that. So I'm going to come back to you again, Izzy, actually. So next one is for you too. How does college differ from main school?
Like Isla said, really you are treated like an adult. It's so much more professional relationships with your teachers, and as well as like staff which you've never really associated with before as well. Also, you have got your own completely separate study areas and your own separate social areas as well, so that really it just separates it completely. Obviously you have got your connections with main school if you ever did need it, but you know, you have got the support there in college, which is just...
I think at times you kind of utilise that we're part of the school as well, as in you found opportunities in the main school because we're attached to them to just go and do things, because you're thinking about going into teaching in the future, and it's those experiences about working with other teams and young people that can really bring things to life, which because we're kind of separate but we are attached to a school, so you can really make use of those opportunities.
Using like work experience and stuff. I used it to the max and went into lower school classes, which was good to get that on my CV.
Yeah, and even if you're not going into teaching, working with the teams and things like that is so... What support is available in college? Mr. Fry, do you want to help?
Yeah, so lots of support right from day one, really. As you submit your application, obviously we're committed to meeting each student, and we like to do that, and hopefully this year we will be able to have those one-to-one meetings with every student, and it starts from that point because it's really tailored then, that we will listen to you, listen to what you want to study, find the best courses really for you. We will suggest and help you. Get used to the college, get used to our ethos, make new friends. A lot of people make friends on that first day in as well, but it is that community feel. We come together from day one, and then at that point you've got your form tutor, you've got the college team, you've got the learning mentors, you've got so much support that is on offer. But we'll look at you coming into us, we'll obviously assess you through the induction period and just look at your strengths, your weaknesses, and from that point we'll start to tailor the support that's required for you to succeed with us.
Thank you. Our next question is sort of about next steps, really, and thinking about how can you help with next steps after college. So, Catherine, do you want to take that one?
Of course, yeah. Well, we have a programme of events to help support students with the next steps. We more or less start straight away, actually, when you join us in year 12. We start thinking about, I mean, although we love having you, we start thinking about what you're going to be doing next straight away. And as we've already mentioned, we have access to Unifrog, so we get you logged in and enrolled with Unifrog straight away, so you can start and think about what you might want to be doing after you've left Mayfield College. We have a fantastic careers team, Mr. Bowers, Mrs. Mawiney, and myself. I'm the UCAS coordinator, so I work mainly helping students with the university applications and taking you through that process. However, Mr. Bowers and Miss Mawiney are also there to help you with looking at apprenticeships, looking at employment, They can do things like help you with your CV, help you with interview practice, that kind of thing. But I'm really proud of what we do as a college to help students with the next steps. At the moment, we are slap bang in the middle of the university application process, and it's really lovely to see, some of the applications that the students are putting together, and we've got students already who've received 5 offers from their universities of choice. So it's a fantastic process, and then we see them then at the end of year 13 going off to their university of choice or to their apprenticeship or to their employment, and it's really good. And as I say, all the way through we do have support there for you to help you look at your next steps.
And it is lovely to when we get results day and we see our students come in and we celebrate those achievements with them. So yeah, thank you, Catherine. So Izzy, I'm going to come back to you. What are the teachers like, Izzy? Give us the inside. What are the teachers like?
They're just lovely. The door is literally the door is always open if you ever need any type of support at all. It's so lovely to just be able to go see them when so great with whatever they do, as well as like your college team, your subject teachers are really good as well, because they know everything about the subject, so definitely use them. Go to all the after school things, the before school things, and they'll definitely make that effort to make sure you get the grades that you achieve.
Perfect, thank you for that. It's really nice to hear, thank you. So one thing we've touched on a little bit about enrichment. So one of the questions we've had about is what enrichment activities do we offer, and we do have a wide programme of things, and we do get students to get involved in sort of non-contacts after school, before school, and some of them are involved with things that are main school as well, but we've got bespoke things like our HE Plus scheme. We've got our Duke of Edinburgh that we do as well, which is bronze, silver and gold. We do St John's ambulance training as well, so you can have a certificate there. Isla said like the college council. So there's lots of things that we can get involved with. We are part of the Kirklees volunteering group as well, like we said with the local food bank. There's lots of things that we like to get involved with and really sort of grow our students' skills and tailoring towards where they want to go for the future for their careers as well, which is really important as well. Catherine, do you want to say a little bit about HE Plus?
Yeah, so HE Plus is a scheme that's run by the University of Cambridge, and it's to support students perhaps who might not have actually considered perhaps the more competitive universities, so not just Oxford and Cambridge, but the universities in the Russell Group, the more competitive courses, things like medicine, dentistry. And what we do is we invite students to apply for the HE Plus scheme. And we go then to our local, we're part of the Huddersfield Consortium, so we go to our local consortium hub about 5 or 6 times a year, and students can take place in subject-specific masterclasses that are run by professors from the University of Cambridge, so that's amazing. The professors will come up and visit our hub, and they'll run masterclasses and lectures. And then there's also a programme as well of application support, so they'll help, they'll give advice and guidance on writing a really competitive personal statement for university, and also there's an interview preparation session as well. As well, so we go for a visit to Cambridge for the day, and we get to visit Selwyn College at Cambridge and then have a look around the city, which is absolutely amazing. And what HE Plus does is it gives our students sort of an insight into the subjects that they're interested in, but things that perhaps they won't learn as part of their A level. It's what they call extracurricular or supercurricular information, and the universities, when you're applying to universities, they really like to see that you've actually gone above and beyond what you perhaps learn in college, and HE Plus does do that. So it's a fantastic scheme, and the students who do take part in it really enjoy it.
Fabulous, thank you. Just reminded of a couple of other things we do for enrichment as well. We have our progression module, which we work with local universities on. how to apply, how to market themselves going forward as well, and actually get a few UCAS points actually to support their application to those universities as well. So there's lots of things that our students can get involved with during the time here. We are almost to time, and I think, have we got any more questions, Miss? Lovely. So, well, thank you very much for joining us and for your questions and joining us from your homes this evening. Tonight's been a pleasure. We hope you visited everywhere you want to see. We are here till 7 o'clock tonight, so please do join our online chats with students and with our staff as well, so that you can find out about our inspiring courses, our standards, our expectations, and the support and the warm welcome that you'll receive here at Mirfield College. So we look forward to receiving your application and be part of our exceptional Mirfield College team. So thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you.